Hey everybody, Mr. Flavorsmith here. Lodge recently reached out to me and asked me if I would like to put their new Reversible Griddle to the test. And I said, sure, I'd love to do some smash burgers on there. So what do you say we put it to the test on this gas grill? And here it is. This is the griddle side. So it's 20 inches long by 10.5 inches deep. And what's really cool is you see right there, there's a little grease catch. So that's pretty nice. You can just kind of put all your grease drippings, move them all over to that catch back there. That's super cool. Griddle side. And that's the grill side right there. And this too has a dripping catch area, a little reservoir over here. But today, we're not gonna use this side. We're gonna use the griddle side because we're doing smash burgers. I tell you what, that is one very heavy piece of cast iron. That is a heavy duty unit right there. And it is really hot right now just from sitting out here in the sun, and it's only 79 degrees out. I bet you this is somewhere around 120 degrees. Let's see right now. Woohoo! 128.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty hot just from the sun. So it really holds the heat well. All right, let's do a rundown of what we're gonna do today. Inside this little skillet, we are gonna do some sauteed mushrooms because I'm gonna top off this smash burger with some sauteed mushrooms. Then on the surface of this new Lodge griddle, we are gonna do our smash burgers. We're gonna lay down some very thinly sliced onions at first. Then we're gonna put our seasoned meatball right on top of that and smash away. I don't know about you, but I love smash burgers. Let's get to this now. First things first, we're gonna light our side burner. And this is a 12-inch deep skillet by Lodge. I like using the deep skillets just because I can fit more stuff in there. We are gonna put a stick of butter in there. We're gonna let that butter melt down a little bit. Let's top back on here. All right, we're gonna get these mushrooms going first because our smash burgers won't take very long to cook at all. These are baby Portabella mushrooms. Gonna put a little bit of Lowry's garlic salt on there. We're gonna turn our flame down low. Butter all over these. Looks good. Lid back on. We'll just give these mushrooms a couple minutes. It's been about 3 minutes. Let's check them out, see how they're doing. Oh yeah, mushrooms are looking good. I like to use Portabella mushrooms for this type of thing because they don't just fall apart so quick. They hold their structure pretty good. We're gonna give these a few more minutes. All right, they should be good. Let's check them out. Woohoo! Those look mighty yummy, that's for sure. All right, I'm calling those done. Turn off the gas, cover it back up. We'll just let it sit. Great thing about cast iron is once you kill the heat to it, it will retain a lot of that heat for a sustained period of time. So I'm good for like the next 15 minutes. Let's get smashing. All right, let's season up our meatballs. So first things first, we need to turn on our gas grill, turn our burners on, ignite. There we go. All right, our starting temperature right now, 118 degrees, 120. Okay, so about 120 degrees is our starting temperature on the grill surface. With a smash burger and a lot of other proteins where you want to do like a searing type thing, we're after the Maillard reaction. The Maillard reaction is a chemical reaction that happens when reduced sugars and amino acids in proteins combine together. They end up doing a chemical reaction and they create their own flavor. It's something that's really, really unique. And that's the whole thing behind smash burgers or just getting a seared steak. That what looks like a caramelization, it is a type of caramelization, but it has amino acids. A caramelization usually happens with just the onions. So we're gonna see the caramelization happen with our thinly sliced onions. These will caramelize. And what happens is the sugars out of that go through a reaction, and that's the caramelization process. But when you add protein to it, proteins and different starches like breads and things like that also go through this Maillard reaction. And this was discovered by a French scientist. I want to say it was in the early 1900s or something, maybe like 1920 or something. And then by 1950, somebody else wrote something about it, talking about the Maillard reaction. It's spelled M-A-I-L-L-A-R-D, but you pronounce it Maillard, like M-A-Y-A-R-D. And that Maillard reaction is what makes a lot of barbecued meats, cooked meats, just tons of different dishes taste really, really yummy. But you can go past that and you can actually burn it. Then you end up getting a taste that an undesirable taste. So we want to stay within the 280 and say the 330 degree Fahrenheit temperature. So let's see where we're at now. So we're hitting 200, pretty evenly from one side to the other. So we're getting pretty close. All of our burners are on high. And what I want to do is I just kind of wanted to get it up temperature a little bit, and I'm going to back it off. So once we hit right in like the 250s, I'll back it off a little bit. And then I'll let it kind of sustain, and then we will get the meatballs going. Let's just kind of see, we have 3 different burners here. Let's see which one is our hot spot. Our far left one, 232. Our center one, 214. And our far right one, 213. Far left one, 240. We're just about to get to 250 pretty quick here. So this area right here, this is where we're gonna do our smash. And then we'll just kind of push it over to here. Okay, 260. All right, we're gonna back it down. We're gonna put it to medium heat on all of them. That's the thing about cast iron is it takes a little while for it to heat up, but it really maintains its heat. All right, 280, 290, 280. There we go, 300. Let's get over to our meatballs. All right, let me show you what we got going on here. Just some meatballs. They don't have any seasoning on them yet because here's the deal. If you pre-season your meatballs, with the salt that's on there, if you have something that has salt on there, that salt is gonna draw out that moisture. And in order for this Maillard reaction to really happen quickly, we need these meatballs to be as dry as they can be. But I also like to add a little flavor to them too. So now we're gonna just season one at a time as we smash. We're gonna throw the seasoning in this. And for today, we're using Grill Mates Montreal steak seasoning. We're gonna throw that in there. And I love this stuff. This is Lowry's seasoned pepper. It's just got a little spice to it. Mix it up real quick. A little bit. All right, and then I'm gonna take one of the meatballs and I'm just gonna move it around in there, just like that. That way you get seasoning all over it. There we go. That is a perfectly seasoned meatball. Check our temperature. We're at 320, 330, 325. It'll take a little bit. This is just some avocado oil. Put a little bit on here. Move around. Let's see the temperature. 350. Perfect. We're gonna throw a little onion down first. Just like this. We're gonna take the meatball, put it right there. Take a little piece of parchment paper, lay it on top, and we're gonna press real hard. We're pressing to get this as flat as we can. I'm not a pro at this, but I do like doing it. Just press as hard as you can. Flatten that bad boy out. All right. Make up that heat full. Sit there for just a second. Press again. And flip. get it on the other side a little bit better. I think we're gonna crank up the heat. I think it needs to be even hotter. All right. All right, well, not too bad. We don't see a lot of that Maillard reaction going on there, but that's okay. Griddle's real hot. Do another one. A blob of onions there. Parchment paper to get it started. And squish. There we go. That's working better. I just needed to get it hotter. There we go. Gotta hear that sizzle. That sizzle is the Maillard reaction happening. All right, let's flip and see what it looks like. Press. That one's gonna come out a little better. There's a sizzle. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's see the temperature. 280. Ooh, that's 460. 370. All right, here we go. More onions. We're gonna try it over here on this side. And to be fair, I think the onions might be messing this up a little bit, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Might not be getting those awesome sear marks because of those onions, but that's okay. Let's smash. Switch hands because it's hot. Let's get this smashed. Go. Not too bad. All right, we're gonna try and not put onion on the bottom. We're just gonna put the meatball down first. Let's see what happens there. All right, here we go. Let's flip it. We go to the right. Right here. Yeah, it's the onions that were messing it up. Live and learn. I'll throw some onions on there though, because I love onions. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's pull it off. There we go. And there are our smash patties. You can see where this is a pretty handy little grill, little griddle. Let's get our mushrooms going. Got 2 layers of smash burger on there. Got these sauteed mushrooms. Put mushrooms in between each layer of smash. Mushrooms on top. On an onion bun, let's bite in. There's a smash burger. All right. Onions and mushroom smash burger. My gosh, that is flavor stacking a smash burger, and it is super flavoricious. Not gonna lie, it's really messy, but man, that's a tasty burger. Wow, I'm gonna finish this. I need a moment. So I had somebody ask me the other day if I thought that the new griddle, the 20-inch griddle, would actually fit on a Weber Go Anywhere. Let's find out. Well, I tell you what, it not only fits on there, it holds really, really stable too. That's great to know. That means when you go to do a smash, you can actually put some muscle behind it. You can really, really push down. That's great. And then when it comes to scraping everything away, awesome. My final thoughts on Lodge's new 20-inch cast iron reversible griddle. I tell you what, this is a great little unit. Here's the thing I've seen with a lot of other small griddles. I think they're just too small. There's not enough working space on it. But this being 20 inches long and 10.5 inches wide, you've got enough space on here to actually manage a cook and work a cook. But this works out great on a gas grill or a charcoal grill or something like that. Let's say you don't have the space for a big giant griddle top. That's just not something that's in your space allowance. But you do have space for something like this. And the other thing is, this will do pancakes, this will do all sorts of different things, bacon, so you can actually take it inside on your kitchen and use it in your kitchen as well. Man, this thing is still hot. It really retains the heat. I would recommend this. So good job, Lodge, on making something of a usable size, something that people are actually gonna use. It might be a little bit to lug around, but it's really not that bad. It's easy to clean, it's easy to heat up. I mean, it's a good system. And as always, Lodge makes everything at a really affordable price, so you can't go wrong. Good job, Lodge. Hey everybody, if you got any value out of this content at all, please do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me produce more valuable, flavorful content like this for you in the future. And until next time, live a life of flavor.